Shush!
This is our pros and cons of having a garden. Yeah, a garden.
Yeah.
General, like, service projects.
Okay, so the pros and cons of it is, well, like, it's hard
good
to,
stuff.
like,
You're trying to touch around me?
it helps the environment and the community to have a garden, and it makes it look more welcoming and, like, presentable.
Because if you've seen the front of our thing, it looks like somebody just went up there and said, ha ha, let's paint this black.
Somewhat like
And it's kind of repayment towards our schools, like helping kind of clean it up. And
these buildings aren't used very often.
yeah, so
we need
like
to do our
it's-
part to keep it clean.
Yeah, and it kind of just shows like respect to the general school and
And
the
public.
teachers and the public.
Public usage.
But like, it's also really time consuming and harder to maintain because you got to take out some time to like
Water the
keep it
plants.
watered and
Keep
all
it looking
that.
nice, making sure people aren't ripping the plants out,
Prune
picking the
it.
flowers, getting
Um,
the weeds.
And it like it's kind of expensive to like get all the stuff to like garden and make
Our-
it happen.
When we did a veggie garden in nurse, it was pretty expensive considering the fact that we wanted to do garden boxes.
And for some people it might not even seem that important because I mean it's just some plants out front of the building. But yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty important if you want to like make it seem welcoming. Because I don't know about you, but the first time I walked to this building, it was kind of like, do I have to? So this is our ideas for the garden. Like the first step that we thought we'd have to do is till up the soil because we want to see how deep it is. We want to flip because the soil on the top is not very nice. So maybe if we flip it over with like a road tiller, it will bring up the nicer soil. And then the second step that we have to do is check the depth because if it's not very deep, then we need to get low-rooted plants, like shallow. And then we need to plan out our floral decor. Like, do we want a vegetable garden? Do we want flowers? Do we want to try a cactus garden? Because they don't need very much water.
Yeah.
Which means only like every 2 months to a month maybe you have to come and give them a little water. And then our step 4 is we need a plan for watering if we wanted to do something. Do we want one person coming in watering it? If we're doing something like cactuses, or do we want
Okay, today, because we probably...
do we want like 5 people or the whole class coming out to water things? If we do like a vegetable garden, who's going to be the one picking it, weeding it? And if we don't want to be weeding it, what we could do is we could do a high density garden where everything's packed so there's nowhere for the weeds to grow. Or we could build our garden up instead of vertical. Like build it like you see the apartments, you know. Did I? Oh!
Yeah, this is horizontal, this is vertical.
I knew that.
All right.
Okay, well, and we could do garden boxes also.
Along the edge
Yeah.
of the
Garden. Keep like weeds and animals that are small from eating our garden. Maybe we'll keep slugs out, who knows? And then for family day, we could do like a whole school open house and then just a day for the robotics family. And we could, for the whole school open house day, we could pass out flyers, we could have Miss Bailey announce it over the intercom, and for things like this we could have like our captains, our co-captains, and help for parts that we can't help for, like do we want to hand out flyers here or there, do we want to hang them up, and then the rest of us could help. And for the open house one where everyone's there, we could do it in like the cafeteria, so there's a bigger space. We could like meet here and then come to the cafeteria, and then for like the family one wanted to just have it here since, I don't know, if you want to have some cafeteria, we can, but, no? Well, that was our presentation.
All right.
Should I go first?
Yes.
Okay. One way we could improve the outside is we could replace the fertilizer in the flowers in the beds. We could also pressure wash the walls and paint the rails. We could put new wood around the wood around the flower beds. For donations, we could have a movie night and charge money for tickets and snacks. And we could also sell first aid kits, which actually makes a lot of money, believe it or not. There's a company that'll let us keep all the money.
Oh. And then the reason we should do family night is because it will motivate our siblings to join robotics when they get into middle school. If we let the whole school attend, our numbers will instantly grow, and we may even gain sponsors. And if we have a parent night, then our parents will, they'll also enjoy the family night too. And most legal guardians like it to be involved in their kids' activities. Kids feel motivated when their parents approve of what they do.
All right. Camera dies.
I'm gonna bow my head.
Okay, go. No, put your head up.
The reasons why we need our precious engineering notebook. We couldn't go to the block party without it. They probably wouldn't accept it. They probably wouldn't accept us without it. We have all our notes in it. It has blueprints for our robot in it. If we didn't find it, we would have had a big argument. You know, that's bad. It has a cool pattern on its cover, and yeah, that's a reason.
No, that's not.
And we wouldn't have this piece of paper without it.
We wouldn't find the plans for our community service, except that everyone would probably remember it. It has all our team data in it, aka all our team members. We spent a lot of time on it. Precious time, man, precious time.
Read the stuff I scribbled out.
I'm not. I'm literally reading everything that's on here except what she scribbled out.
There's stuff about this. I was real don't read that stuff.
It has conversions on the back cover so we can easily measure stuff and weigh it.
Don't read the extra.
For our robot, and because we couldn't find another reason.
It's getting a little thin. Little thin.
This was Elvis. This was all his doing.
I was gonna cross it out. I was gonna make you read it.
Okay, number 10. This kind of gets serious to the end. Its pages are pretty and soft, and they have very. There is no text on it.
Look at it.
No, guys.
Look at it.
Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to do that.
Come on, Elvis. Elvis, the pages are pretty and soft. Okay.
Are they really pretty and soft?
Yeah, they are.
Look at these. Look at these. Look at us. We took the vote, and we did say that they were pretty and soft and have really nice.
6, we couldn't find the plans. We wouldn't find the plans for our community service, which is the garden thing, and we like community service. Well, I do. Number 7, it has all our team data in it, aka all our team members. Number 8, we spent a lot of time on it. And yeah, number 9, it has conversions on the back cover for easy measurement for our robot. And number 10, we would be nowhere without it. Goodbye.
Okay, everybody hush.
Okay, so reasons why we need our precious engineering notebook. We can't, number 1, we can't go to the block party without it because they probably won't accept our team because we wouldn't have our notes.
It's a requirement.
Yep, and then number 2, we have all our notes in it and all our important informative notes. And number 3, it has our robot blueprints in it, and if our robot broke or something, then we probably couldn't repair it without the notes. blueprints. And then number 4, if we didn't find it, we probably like would have had an argument, and that's not good. Number 5, it has our team name and number on it.
Okay, 30-second warning.